I'd like to now introduce Zack Gharib. He's a colleague and the new president of Red Roof. Under Zach's leadership, Red Roof is embarking on a transformation of the iconic hotel brand through a range of new initiatives to incentivize franchisees and developers to build, own, and operate Red Roof branded hotels nationwide. Zach, we look forward to your remarks and opportunities for attendees to collaborate with Red Roof. We'd love to have you come up and speak.
I have to say, I just moved from Austin, Texas to Columbus, Ohio. So to the Cavani Group, can we do this again in February? Anytime I can get out of Columbus in February, that would be great. So Miami is a great city. I love it here. It's very nice to be part of this. I can tell you that I took the helm of Red Roof 6 months ago, and actually yesterday was my 6 months anniversary. And today, as most of us here in this room, we've all had milestones in our careers. We've all had moments and first times that you feel, man, that's a great moment. And so standing here in front of you guys today, the brain power in this room, the expertise, the knowledge, the impact in our industry is just amazing. I am humbled. I'm very proud to be part of it today with you guys. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm very appreciative of this. When they told me I have 10, 15 minutes to say a few things, like, where do I start? But I figured, I'll start with something that I'm passionate about because we are Red Roof and we are in the economy segment. So I'm going to highlight a few things about the economy segment trends and move on to a little bit about what we expect for next year and the economy overall, and then speak a little bit about Red Roof because that's where we are. So starting with the first chart. So this goes back to 1991. It's an economy sector. You look at the first dip. We took a dip after September 11. So you see that dip, and what happens afterwards? We went back up. Demand went back up. Because when we go down, you always go back up. Then in 2008, we all know what happened. We took a bigger dip. And we thought, man, everything is falling apart. But then what happened after that? We went back up. Because that's what we do. And then in 2020, I think we are all here. And we thought the world was coming to an end. And we took the biggest dip that our industry and our segment has seen. I mean, we took a nosedive. But what's so amazing is our people in this country and our travelers and our guests said, screw this. We're going to get back on the road. We're going to take our kids back. We're going to travel. We're going to do things. We're going to create memories. Because there was exhaustion. And then we saw the biggest rebound in our segment that we have ever seen. So if you were in half 2021, 22, 23, we were riding a high. And it was an amazing high. Right? Some of us took great advantage of it, realizing that after also every up, there's always a down. And so some of us invested in technology, invested in your people, in training, getting ready for what's ahead. And now we see there's a decline in the economy segment again. This year has been a challenge. It's down 3, 4, 5%. Right? So while other segments have been flat or slightly up. But as I always say, after every down, there's an up. So at Red Roof, we took this year as a transformational year. We transformed our PMS system to Hotel Key. We launched a new website. We invested in technology while we can. Because now we are ready to reap the benefits of the upcycle. Because it's coming. There's not one big event that's causing this decline. It's really a combination of different things. One, exhaustion of travel. Travel a lot and spend some money. Two is, people are catching up on bills sometimes. So they took a break this year. But next year they're going to realize we didn't travel much in 2024. So we're going to get back on the road. And we're going to welcome them because it's going to be a great year for them and for us. So we're excited about the economy segment going into 2025. The good thing is GDP, our economy, if you think about it overall, and this was presented last week or 2 weeks ago at the Lodging Conference Center in Phoenix. So some of you guys may have seen it. I shamelessly stole this graph. But the economy is good. If you watch CNBC, you listen to the blue aisle guys. They said economy is A plus or A. But also you listen to some members on the red side. They say it's a B plus or A minus. Some of them. So GDP is strong. Unemployment is low at 4.1%. In Florida, unemployment is at 3.3%. Right? So there are some good things. And then you think about interest rates, which we all know. Finally, the Fed cut 0.5 point. Very appreciative of that. And they said they're going to cut another 0.5 point by the end of the year. That's great news for all of us, right? Because hopefully that spurs more transactions, and we can do more deals that way. So it's going to be good. But inflation is also coming down, and the expectation is we're going to level at about 2% by the end of the year. So now you're going to have a balance. Inflation is where it needs to be. Interest rates have been cut by a point, and the elephant in the room is who's the next administration and what the economy policy is going to be. And it's going to be interesting to see where we'll go from there, what the Fed does. Do we cut more to stimulate more, or do we say, nope, that's enough, we don't know what we're going to do? So we are in a wait and see a couple of months at this point, and that's the reality of it. But I think we're excited about 2025. Hopefully it'll be fruitful for all of us, and hopefully we move in the right direction with either one of the administrations. With the economy segment being down this year, I wanted to highlight a few things that we've achieved at Red Roof that we're very proud of. Because if you have hotels, if you're an owner or a broker or an investor, and we still delivered at Red Roof. And the reason why we delivered is because we have a niche. We know our markets. We have Red Roof, we have Hometown Studios, which is our extended stay segment product. We have the Red Collection, which is the boutique collection, right? It's a little bit more on the upscale, the lifestyle. And so we know these brands very well. We don't believe in dilution. We're going to be staying focused on our brands because we know the formula of success. So the numbers you see here, these are great numbers, true numbers in a challenging year. Over 70% occupancy in our Hometown Studios portfolio. You look at, it's 114% market share index. In Red Roof, we're beating our competition in both ADR and occupancy. In Red Roof Plus, over $80 ADR and 118.2% ADR index. That economy upscale is working for us. And our Red Collection, over $112 ADR. So really, we're very proud of the results, even in a challenging market this year. We speak about genuine relationships and real results. That's really important for us. And we drive that every day, and that's part of the culture. So when I joined Red Roof, we are an iconic brand, 51 years. But it was important for us to have a great culture. It had to start from within, right? Going out there, serving our franchisees to the best of abilities, doing business with people that really also share our values. And we create a cultural statement that's really geared to all our stakeholders. Our vision is to really create the best experience for all our stakeholders, our guests, our partners, our franchisees, our sponsors, our communities, and our team members. And these are our core values, which we call them our habits: hospitality, adaptability, belonging, impact, trust, and success. And yes, we end with success because that's what we're all here for. We want to achieve success. So that's really important that we go out there and help our franchisees be as successful as can be, and help our partners and sponsors and vendors be also as successful as can be. Now that we've delivered our culture, we can go out and deliver on our two other initiatives. One, driving consistency in the product. The look and feel has to change, and we're very focused on this. We just opened our 700 brand new construction hotel, which is newly constructed in Jamaica, New York, right outside JFK Airport. Already killing it in the numbers. We opened our brand new construction, ground up, Hometown Studios in Tampa, Florida. Already over market penetration in less than 3 months. There's great interest in what we're doing, and myself and our team are committed to go serve you guys and serve our franchise community as much as we can to grow the brand. And then, last but not least, who doesn't want to grow? We want to grow. So we have our new hometown studios, right? Which we have the numbers. We spoke with Groove Development from Tampa. They gave us line by line numbers of development. We know the numbers. And we took that interior and we moved it to our new prototype that is Red Roof, which is, I love this building. I'm biased, but I love it. So we took that, the interior, and we removed the kitchens. So it's the same build outs, same design. So we know the numbers. The exception is it's a little bit cheaper because there's no kitchen. And then we put an outside exterior on it. And if you notice the exterior, not a lot of bump outs. I saw some designs lately where a lot of bump outs at cost. You got ceilings and parapets that, you have down ceiling, you need to lift to change a light bulb. It was important for us to make sure the construction cost is low because that is the key. Cost matters in these days, and we are determined. One thing we are proud to always work with AHOA on. AHOA is very focused on the franchisee's wallet, right? And we share that same vision. We're very proud of it, so we always think of it that way. So hence we introduced our new product. It's a flex model. We can do breakfast, we can do gym, we can do rooms instead of breakfast and gym. So depending on the market and your desire, we'll work through that. And then, obviously you can see the sign there. If it's the right angle, you can put it on the tower like this. But we're very proud of it. We're seeing great conversations happening about the new prototype because the cost is efficient and matters. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I have my amazing development team, Rick and Russell, here in the rooms. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you for allowing me to do this. Thanks, guys.